Yeah. Nah, man. You know we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. It's Friday night when the club lines be out the door. Watch the ceiling.
Okay, you guys, here we are for the last segment for our Excursion Wednesday. We actually are doing the HOtt PiXX. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm staying on point. I got to stay focused here. Look, all I know, see, you guys just will not hear what happens to the studio and around the studio, and we just can't put it on blast. I can just tell you it has to do with the Hensley family. All right, let's just keep going. This is what's going on.
You can choose your friend.
I'm just saying. We just got flashed, you guys. That's all I'm gonna tell you. All right, that's all I'm gonna tell you.
Usually, it doesn't help when you laugh.
That's right.
That means that flashing wasn't as impressive.
I'm sorry. They'll never see it. Okay, here we are. There's a wonderful singer, somebody who's been on the grind for a long time, and she's, she's a beautiful woman. Name is Mia. And Mia has had her time and term here. I mean, she's still young and beautiful, but she also is young and evolving. So we have two sides to Mia. Is she better thinner or better thicker? So we're going to take a series of pictures here, and we're just going to vote 1 to 10 what we like and see if the community likes the later, greater look or the early look, okay? So you guys ready? Did you get that? Everybody set? You ready? All right, it's going to be easy. All right, we're going to go with the first pick up. This is Mia. Thicker versus thinner. Leather pleasure. Back in the day, no matter what you say, I just know that that's a good look. I'm not going to tell you anything about when and where this photo was taken. So, Miko, 1 to 10. 10 being best.
10.
10. Specifically, why is it a 10?
It's done in good taste, and back then she worked out a lot, and she was really good at what she did as, a performer.
Right.
So she's holding it down.
She's holding it down. Mario.
Yeah, 10.
10. Automatic.
Always when she's got a little more on her. For some of us, she can be too thin at times.
Right.
But no, this would not be one of those times.
This was so easy that you guys all hit 10s. Mac, PMC, you guys know how it flows. Simple, 10. Yes, this is a 10 for me too, but my record doesn't count. I'm not noting that down because I'm, of course, biased. Let's go to the next pick. I like this thing about boots and legs. The next pickup, boots and legs. This is what they call a non-professional photo caught in a moment. The legs.
This photoshopped.
No, it's
not.
No,
it's not. This is after she had her second baby, so she's still holding it.
I still say it's photoshopped.
I love
and
it.
I can also, and
It is not.
and it's impossible to prove
She banging.
because it's very hard to prove one way or the other.
Right.
But I don't believe that's.
That's
believe
her.
her?
That's her.
No, I know the pictures of her, but you could easily go in there and stretch her legs.
Yeah, it's very easy
And
to do.
her hips. It's
Right.
very easy to do. Takes you seconds.
And here's the part we're getting at. 1 to 10. Do you like to pick?
Oh, I think it's a 10,
10.
even though it's not real.
You don't think it's real? Okay, give it a 10, but with a question mark. I like that. Miko,
I said 10.
10. What do you like about that picture?
That you could tell it's still her, and after having 2 kids, she still rocks.
Okay, all right. It's that simple, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll tell you this much. I'm saying 10. No question mark for me. PMC says 10. Easy for him. Mac, I'm waiting for Mac. He may take a moment here. Mario makes a good point. You
like
can't
I said,
tell.
You look at it as anyone who's ever done those techniques to a picture, the people who usually argue are the ones who've never done it.
Right.
If you've ever done any of those body stretching techniques, you know that is totally doable.
Right.
And you cannot tell.
Well, I know that people like to chop off people's heads and put their own heads on and try to do it from that point on. I've seen that and heard of that.
That's the stuff that doesn't work. Like we
Right.
said, those people who use Photoshop to stretch body parts,
Right.
who
They
have
do.
ever done that.
Right.
Now, again, remember, I always ask people, have you ever done it? Usually they say no. Then I go, then your opinion doesn't really matter, right?
Right.
Okay, so
Ooh,
now.
trigger.
So the point is, when you do that, it's very easy to do. All I say is you never
Yeah,
know.
PMC.
Right.
I can't tell from that either.
I don't think any of us can tell, because when you do it well,
Yep.
you can't tell. That's the
Right.
point.
You're good. And here, let me.
But I still
Thank
like
you,
it.
PMC, because people think mine's is stretched out, Photoshop, you name it. They think mine's not real. They think I bought it. So
Let me give you another dynamic
answering.
that's included. Do you know when you actually take pictures and you put it from a small monitor screen to a larger
You
screen?
get an artifact.
Yes, you can.
Totally.
It actually widens you out. So sometimes how this picture looks when I'm on my lap, it's a little bit different.
Just resizing a picture
That's right.
right now that's
does
true.
this all the time. That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying those of us who do this know that.
So we're looking at
easy.
something that could be actually in a smaller version,
Or it
just
could be
stretched.
real,
Right.
Or it could be real, like
Okay.
you say
Right,
too.
right.
I mean, remember, no one can prove it. You can only have your opinion.
Right.
That's right.
I'm suspicious because of the.
Well, no, you can
thickness.
prove it. You walk up in here and you see it for yourself.
That doesn't prove a picture.
No, but I mean the facts.
So her walking in wouldn't have proved the picture at all,
right.
Whether it was fake or not. I'm pointing at her calves and stuff. These are the things that look suspicious for being
Oh, okay.
stretched.
Right.
Got you.
Okay, as you go down, because you tend to highlight the whole limb,
Hmm.
and then increase it. That's why.
And remember, we're just trying to say, does she look better, thicker, or thinner?
Well, we like her thicker.
Right. Let's go to the next one. Next picture up. It's called Lollipop Dreams. Let's see if you like the dreams of Lollipop. Miko.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
15.
15.
I'll wear all that.
You wear all that, right?
Yes.
Younger Mika? Excuse me. Younger.
Mika's little sister. Your little sister.
Younger.
Miko and Mika.
Mia. I like
Hey,
that.
I take both.
Younger Mia.
Yes.
Definitely you could see that, right?
Yes.
That's a hot outfit.
That is.
you
I'm
know.
going to go get that.
That's a 10 for me if I'm just voting. But you say a 10, Miko?
I said 15
You
off the
said
Richter
15.
scale.
All right, 15. That's an easy one. Of course, PMC says 10. But now let's go over to the big Bawana Mario.
It's not my favorite. I don't like the hair. I don't like the face as much. So the outfit is sexy.
Right.
So, so for me, it's not quite as impressive. So I'll give it a 9.
You give it a 9. Okay. That shows you. Like I said, to each his own. We see different things. And that's Lollipop Dreams. Let's go to the next. This is going to be interesting. The next up is, I call it Thighs Highs Ablazing.
Now let me ask you this: you guys think this one's not Photoshop?
Definitely. That's not how she look now.
Really?
Okay, I'm just saying it's impossible to tell.
Yeah, no, it's not because they
What's the
messed
technique?
up on her arm. I could see
Yeah,
it.
but I'm saying you can't tell based on the technique.
No, you could
You
tell.
have to tell
It's
based on
so
what you believe
it's
on the
messy
picture.
the way it's done. Her arm is right there. The wrist is messed up. They did the Photoshop there. That's not her. The bottom part.
Yeah.
No, that's not her.
Yeah,
Somebody
okay.
messed up.
They messed
Yeah,
up.
They were
and
trying. They were
for
trying.
those of you who are expecting
Not even the same
Photoshop
skin complexion.
to be replacing, I think that's where you're making your mistakes.
Wow.
You don't need to replace anything on the picture. All you have to do is go to the part and stretch it.
Right.
Therefore, they don't need to cut off her head and put it on a new body. That's the stuff that's
Yeah,
easy
her
to
cr-
tell.
her
All they would
inner
do
thigh, they
is
messed it up
stretch.
right there.
All
Yeah,
they would
you
do
can see
is
it.
stretch things.
Right.
So that's why it's not done. That's why the color and the tone
It don't
could
match.
Could be the same.
Wait a minute.
Because you're not
don't
changing the
match.
color or the tone, you're just stretching a picture.
Yeah. Now, Miko, do me a favor. Read PMC's comment. No, you can read it out loud.
Oh, which part? The,
The
last
last
one?
one. The
I'm
last-
telling you guys, she is more hippier than you think.
See, his argument is that he believes she's thicker but maybe this is not the true representation.
That's
of her
not.
thing, right?
Well, again, he said, "Why would she do that?" Well,
Right.
I don't know
think
that
she did it.
I don't think she
someone
would.
else
I
did
think
that.
the photographer, as far as I know, it's always the
Messed up.
photographers who do it.
That's right.
and they do it routinely.
Right.
To me, no offense from the photographers I know, once they get into get into Photoshop, you have to hold those little puppies
Okay,
back.
I'm
Because
looking
they tend to go hog wild crazy and start wanting to Photoshop
and make
every
it,
picture.
Yes.
Every
Right.
picture. Most of them I know, when they get into it,
Yes.
will do every picture.
Right.
Yeah, but PMC, that's true, but not this one
This is
here.
stretch.
You can tell it's
Yeah.
a lot of stuff wrong with this. You can see it.
So
It looks stretched.
So now I can't wait to hear your scores.
No,
Mario.
they don't have to prove it. See, it depends on the
This-
what's your relationship.
I want to get the score from Mario on this.
Oh, this one, it's an 8.
It's an
5. 8, 5.
8. Okay, got you.
8.
You going 8 too? Okay. I know PMC is already sold. No matter what you say, I'm at 10. That's what he's gonna say. 10. All right, cool, no problem. Let's go over to the next. This is interesting. I like this. The next shot. Remember those days where they just simply called you a cutie pie?
Sex kitten. That's what this is.
Okay. Now you're looking carefully, right? Now you look at the photo a little bit different, don't you? You kind of.
Because that's her.
It looks
That's
more
her.
realistic, like a more realistic
Yeah. Okay.
impression.
Go ahead, Mario.
Oh, I think it's a 10. I think
Yeah,
it's
me
a better
too.
impression.
10.
Again, you're getting these pictures from people,
Who did stuff.
right? And it's not even from the photographer. In other
Like
words,
PMC said, she had to approve it. Not necessarily. There's
Right.
pictures of me that's out there that people have just taken
Yeah.
off my page and done some stuff to it to enhance certain things about me. And I'm like, what? And didn't know until somebody brought it to my attention.
Right.
So she don't have to approve
the
it. She
other
might not
thing is
know.
that she's a public figure.
Right.
And when you're a public figure, you have actually less rights in those areas.
Yeah, I give her a 10 on this.
They get
too.
to take your pictures, do whatever they want.
Yeah.
You are a public figure.
Right.
You're right.
So 3 10s right now.
Oh, you got it.
For some reason,
Yeah.
Mac just chimed on out.
Yeah, Mac, if you don't bring it, bring it.
He's got his hands in his pockets.
Yeah, you. You know what? Stop that. That's
I was
bad.
Beavis and Butthead.
Okay, so we got 10s. All right, let's go over to the next, and the next will be the last, and it's simply called The Hurt. And when you give them and bring them the hurt.
That's her.
Yes.
That's her now.
Okay, that's that.
That's, yes, recent photo. That's her now.
Okay, 1 to 10.
I give her a 10.
Give her a 10 on this. You like this, don't you? Why do you like it?
She looks good still. Why
Thicker?
would I not like it? I mean, she looked good either way.
Okay.
She's one of those women that could wear it either way.
Right.
She just happened to, after, like I said, the baby, she's still holding it down. So I like to see women who could still snap back in some type of way. So that's good. All good.
Okay, all right, Mario.
I think it's nice. Even I think we might disagree as to what snapback constitutes.
Well, we're not talking about your DY. So we're
some-
talking about women
Because
having
some
babies.
snapback,
And you know what I'm talking
and
about.
the ones that are thicker tend to be more flexible than the ones who are thinner for some reason.
You know what, Mario?
Oh, Mario.
I'm just saying it's the
Bad
in other
boy
words.
production?
I'm just saying it's the
I'm-
thick women who always think
hold up.
everybody should be thick, right?
No, not
Okay,
necessarily.
I'm just saying that's what you usually run into.
No, that's just like Monique from the Parker. I don't think she should be thin, and I like her at her medium weight, not her bigger.
Even though
skinny
that's
weight.
kind of not what I was saying.
Hey,
but
I
we're
just have to
saying-
bring it to you
right,
like that.
but that's not what I was saying. I was
Right.
saying that the bigger women
Yes.
tend to vote differently.
Yes,
when it
they
comes
Yeah,
to
I mean, look at
bigness.
look at Brandy. She got thick. I like her smaller.
I'm not sure what that has to do with what that has to do with the
As far
comment.
as weight,
Where the comment
Weight.
was that the bigger women tend to find bigger more natural. That's what the
Yes.
comment was. It wasn't
No.
about
No.
individuals being bigger or smaller. Right?
no.
You know
Make
what?
sure we're talking about the same
Same
thing.
thing.
We're not talking because I'm
No.
making sure we're not talking about what you were talking.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
what
my
you
comment.
think then? You don't like her like that?
That I think my comment speaks for itself.
You want to be BJ size?
I think the comment speaks for
Oh,
itself.
look at you. You're smiling now, little crookedy crook.
Yeah, I think the comment speaks for itself.
Okay, we got it.
What score you going to give her, Mario?
9.5.
9.5.
You know you want to give her that extra 5. Go
You know,
ahead.
stop it. All right, go ahead, Miko. What do you want?
I already gave you
A 10.
mine.
I know. I'm just making sure. It's a 10, right?
You're not making sure you forgot. Go ahead and get PMC.
No, I got it. I'm just making sure. I'll just come on.
I said 10.
Okay, good. You know, but sometimes I'm trying to get you to elaborate on why it's a 10. You just say it look good.
He's slow.
It's not your day today. It's not your day today. Don't worry about it.
Take your meds.
PMC already dropped a 10. That was easy. Mac dropped a 10 as well. So it was an easy day.
Mac came back?
Yeah, he came. I told you, Mac votes when he likes it. He won't vote if he don't have to vote. That's just Mac's role.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to roll back and see if thicker or thinner, or what we call real is the deal.
Real is the deal.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
All right, starting out with Leather Pleasure. Follow that up with Boots and Legs. Lollipop Dreams. Thighs Ablazing. Cutie Pie. And finally, The Hurt.
The Hurt. Well, I'm going to tell you what happened here because it's interesting to find out who came in third place, and it's really, of course, her.
The same person.
The same person, I know. It's kind of split. Believe it or not, it's split. But third place, let me just go and roll it. Third place was a tie between Boots and Legs and Cutie Pie. Boots and Legs and Cutie Pie. Questionable picture, we don't know, of course.
And Cutie Pie.
Right. Seems to be more real. Second place, The Hurt. That's the last pick. And first, Leather Pleasure, which seems to be the pick that goes back, way back, the very first one, up a little bit more. There you go. Number one, is that the older Mia or the younger Mia? Miko?
I would say the older, because the younger, she was really thin.
Really? It's true. You're right.
Because I remember her first video, man. I mean, her and Aaliyah was almost neck and neck, but she was a little thicker than Aaliyah. Mm-hmm. But she wasn't too big. So I know for a fact, this is the older picture. Because, she was much smaller, than Aaliyah. Well, when she first came out. Okay. And then started getting thicker over the period of time, so.
Mario, finally, do you like Mia thicker or thinner?
Oh, thicker.
Thicker? All day. It's universal, really. The men in the chat room saying men are heathens, and that's it. HOtt PiXX. Thicker Mia wins over. Thank you, guys. This is a wonderful segment.
HOtt PiXX.
Yeah. Nah, man. You know we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl.